first is for this nifty little invention. This is the RUNCL treble hook protector, and it's a little plastic, basically a box that locks into place over your treble hooks, so that, number one, you don't hook yourself. Big deal when tying knots, especially if you're dealing with a lot of treble hooks. But most importantly, so when they're in your box and you go to pull one lure out, you can pull the other lure out, and they're not hung up on each other, all jammed together, tangled up with the treble hooks. RUNCL's been doing this on their treble hooks when they ship them for years. This is one of their square bill baits, and it's fantastic. I loved it so much, I keep them, and I make sure that when I'm done using the bait, I put it back on there, so that it's not just for packaging, but it actually for keep. And that way, when I put them in my tackle box again, they're not getting all hung up on everything. So that's a huge win for RUNCL. Major kudos to them. The nice thing about these clips versus the ones they ship with their lures is it's got a little plastic release here, so that you can release it very easily. You're not having to unpull it out or anything like the other ones. It literally just drops right in there. Once you get it in place, you close it, it locks in place, and then it's nice, it's secure, it's not going anywhere, and it's not going to get hung up on any of your gear. So that's the first thing that I wanted to go over with you guys. Second thing, if you're into kayak fishing like I am, one of the biggest frustrations is when you get water in the boat, which you always do when you're kayak fishing. Excuse me, I gotta adjust here. We're starting to get a little too close to the bank. One of the frustrations is when you get water in the boat and your tackle boxes absorb water. Most tackle boxes, unless you specifically buy them for this purpose, are not waterproof. Well, RUNCL came out with a tackle box, and it is waterproof. It's got 3 really nice latches on it, which help ensure the waterproofness. It has a gasket that goes all the way around the outside of it. Plenty of dividers to put your gear in there. This one I'm using as my jig box. Locks into place really easily, and again, it's waterproof, so I can open it up and all my gear is still going to be dry as a bone. So major kudos to RUNCL for doing this. I know there's other manufacturers that also do this, but I guarantee they're not doing it at the RUNCL price. So again, 2 items that you guys should take a look at if you're really into kayak fishing and keeping your stuff dry so that it doesn't rust, doesn't deteriorate, and the money that you spend on tackle, even if you're buying it from RUNCL and it's affordable, the money you spend on tackle doesn't get wasted. So there you go. Those are 2 quick reviews, the treble hook keeper and the RUNCL Propelled by Passion waterproof tackle box. Guys, make sure you check out RUNCL's site for more information about their products. They make a good product. That's why I advertise for them. That's why I talk about their products. That's why I have used their products for almost going on 2 years now, full 2 seasons, starting my 2nd season using their gear, and have been very happy with it. Do I use other gear? Of course I do. There's Berkeley that I'm a big fan of using. There's Shimano that I'm a fan of using. There's a whole assortment of gear that I use. I don't think anybody should be limited to any one manufacturer. But that said, you know, RUNCL's lipless crankbaits are fantastic. RUNCL's square bills are fantastic. RUNCL's soft plastic are good. There's just a bunch of good RUNCL products out there. So give them a try, especially if you're just getting into fishing or you're fishing on a budget. And I promise you, you won't be disappointed.